Intro. We're back again, everybody. I'll hook my shirt up. We're gonna hang it up in the shop. This is a new project we have. I bought this Dozer from an auction online. I hate to say that, but I bought it online. Thought I got a deal. I got it home. The engine had a bad knock to it. So I didn't know what I was gonna do with this thing. I was just gonna leave it. Just leave it out there using parts. We gotta have a couple more of these. So then we got talking the other day and I said, Kyle, I think that motor and that old loader outside is the same. So I went and checked on the job, came back. Kyle's taking the motor apart. He's taking the motor out of this. So we're taking the motor out of this Dozer. And then we have a loader, a 559C cat loader, has a good engine in it that we bought it at the auction too. The loader was junk, but the engine was good. So we're gonna take two and make one, ain't it, Kyle?
Oh yeah, like it.
That should increase the value of this Dozer when we get it running, shouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
At least we'll get some use out of it.
That's fun.
So I'm starting to learn. No online auctions. Go to the auction in person and check it out.
Crank it up.
This thing got a lot of blow by in it, Kyle.
Oh yeah.
we got to pull that head off and see what was wrong with it, just to see.
I bet there's a hole about that big.
You think of a hole in the piston.
Got him working over here.
Not for long. What kind of Dozer you like, Kyle?
One that's probably easier to work on.
We can go to the factory, don't we?
Yeah.
When they build these things and have a talk with them. I think they run the doorways.
I think so too.
So now we got to take a motor mount, back motor mount, good motor.
Yep. Yank this sucker out.
No idea. Hold on, let me check this. Alright, we're looking clear. Got another wire on this side holding up. So if the next Dozer we blow up, we scrap it, right?
From now on.
No more engine swapping. I don't know. Usually the first one has all the problems.
You're learning.
Yeah, we're learning. We know not to take the 4 big bolts off.
That'll have a bolt right here.
Instead of getting the other one, I didn't load up in there. Maybe we should rebuild this one. Stick a piston in it.
That ain't the same coupling, guy.
Here's that 579 cat loader. Another one of the deals I bought from my auction. I got this real cheap, so I don't feel too bad about this one. When I left this morning, there was an engine in it, and Kyle had showed up to work. He said, "I'm going out there to get that engine out." I moved them bridges. Here we are, Monday morning early. Back to driving the truck we picked up in Indiana. Taking some bridges to Huddleston. We got to cross the creek, so got to install these metal bridges. Pulled back in for a load of logs. The engine's missing. Like, it's gone. That dude is quick. Oh man. I looked over and I was like, dang, the whole engine compartment is empty. So now I was supposed to videotape us taking this engine out, but it's gone. We'll run into the shop and see what his plans are. I found our motor. It's in the shop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It made me a mess.
I blink my eyes and the motor jumps out. That's amazing. Any other time, it would be like a 5-day project. But so we have some stuff to swap here. This is the bell housing off of the loader. This is the one off of the Dozer. So that's got to be swapped. Rear main seal. Just like anything else, I did not look to see if the oil pans are the same, so they're not the same. You got to swap oil pans. The loader has the EGR on it. Someone done an EGR delete on this Dozer. So this, I know on a Cummins it works this way, but I don't know about a Cat. So the EGR pipe goes there and there. When you delete them on a Cummins and you don't you take the EGR off, it doesn't get oil to the back of the engine. It doesn't get water to the back of the engine. I was about to get that wrong. When you don't have water to the back of the engine, causes cylinders to not cool, blows your head gasket or something like that. So I really think that may have had something to do with this engine going out. Usually you don't have no problems out of these 6.6 Cat engines. So we're actually going to put the emissions back on, put the EGR back on it. See right here, this is the pipe. And it runs all the way back here to the back of the engine. That's what helps the water flow, keeps the cylinders cool. Gotta change. So this is make sure I'm right, the loader engine. Doesn't have the filters on the loader has the filters on the frame. The Dozer engine has the filters on the engine, so we have to move all these filters back there. And it's a little more work than I thought, but honestly, I thought it'd take a little longer for him to get that motor out, so I blinked my eyes, he'll have this thing running. So you priming the fuel system?
Yep. Hopefully she'll be alright.
You been getting any work out of Cam, Kyle?
We're trying. Trying my best.
Let me check them hands out, Cam. Let me see. Ooh, I don't know. Sometimes when you're working in grease, you work so hard it wear the grease off, so it's hard to tell. What do you think, Kyle? Let me see yours, Kyle. Oh, well, they about the same. So both of them must be hustling. I see a 4-wheel out back. Y'all been working or riding?
We ain't broken anything.
None today? Tell them what you need for that 4-wheeler, Cam.
A snorkel.
What you need a snorkel for?
I need a muddy four-wheeler.
It sounds like he about to tear up that 4-wheeler.
I don't need just a four-wheeler. I need a muddy four-wheeler.
What about this motor right here? Is it gonna start up?
What's up?
That damn pipe look like a snorkel. I think y'all need batteries, man.
This thing's a plumb dead.
So we killed the batteries. So that's another. How much are them batteries? 100 a piece.
Probably. At least.
So we're spending 200. I don't know what happened to that charger.
It's seen some things.
I have a feeling it got in front of a skidder tire and got ran up on, but it's hard to find that one right there. So we're just still using it. So we're starting up with no boost. No boost. What about water?
No water.
No water. We dry start.
Yeah, we're doing a dry.
Shoot, we may put this thing on methanol. We can run it. We can make one swipe and shut it down.
You got an extra pro card?
I wish this thing had a Pro Charger, man. All right, here we go. Second start. Hey, if this motor runs away, you cut that switch off. Like if it starts ribbing up on its own, cut it off. Had to put some new batteries in it. So that went up to
$20.
Alright. Easy. Maybe we should check the oil pressure. Make sure everything's all right.
Before I turned it on.
Yeah. We should check the oil pressure. What do you think?
Yeah.
I can't believe it started that easy.
Yeah, she started a lot quicker than I thought.
Shoot. At least this one we know it's not rebuilt.
Yeah.
That 49 Noonan I bought from Billy Gordon, he said he just rebuilt that thing.
I didn't put no rods in this.
Yeah, he didn't put no rods in that neither, but he charged me more. What's going on here? I thought y'all were working on a bulldozer.
I was coming to check this white truck out.
Think about buying that white truck? Kyle gonna buy it. Did you clock out before you got on the four-wheeler?
No.
So you still on the clock?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm technically still working. I'm working for Kyle to come check out the vehicle.
You gonna charge me to work for Kyle? Oh man. I'm calling your mama. You in trouble. Are y'all staying until 5?
I can't.
Are you gonna charge me until 5? He gonna get off early and still charge. Alright, well, we gotta get out of the way. Coming through. So we're going to test the Dozer out. Looks like the motor's missing out of that loader over there. What happened to that motor over there, Cam?
So we took the motor out the loader, put it in here. Me and my uncle did. I mean, he didn't know how to do a single thing. I had to show him everything to do.
You had to show Kyle?
He put the bolts and plates on, that's about it. But I'll put the whole motor in there.
Kyle's gonna kill you.
Yeah, I heard his feeling so bad he had to take a vacation off to Italy.
He did go to Italy. You think he's coming back?
I don't know. He might still be crying from where I taught him all this stuff.
He should be appreciative that you taught him all this stuff, how to put that motor in.
I know. I mean, I literally did it all. He didn't do one thing.
Oh, God, you being hard on him. All right, so you going to test drive his Dozer?
Yeah, I can.
All right, so we're going to drive over this hill, and I'll meet you on the other side. I'm going to go down and come around the highway. Now, don't get lost. Deal? All right, well, here we go. We're going to test drive. So we're going over to the little test yard to make sure the Dozer will run before we take it off to a logging job. Looks like it's getting a little wet on him down there. Still running. He's driven it about a quarter of a mile so far. Let's see if we can push up some debris. So we ran the Dozer for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. We'll give it a check over. The hydraulics, they're running good. The temperature's running good. We'll check and see if we got any leaks. You see any leaks, Cam?
No.
What kind of hat you got on? What kind of banana? You like a banana?
Rotten banana.
A rotten banana. I ain't never liked rotten bananas, but I do like that little truck. It's pretty cool. So, what do you think, Cam? When buying Dozers from an auction, make sure the blade's really shiny. If it's rusty, that means it's been sitting. See, like you look at the bottom, it's starting to clean up a little bit, and we've been running it. If the blade's rusty, that means it hadn't been working in a while. Usually, if it hadn't been working in a while, could be some problems, maybe not. But this one ended up having a bad engine. Undercarriage on this Dozer, it's worn, but it's still got a lot more use left in it. Done a lot of squeaking. Yeah, a lot of squeaking, but overall the Dozer ran great. I'm looking forward to putting it on a job and getting some use out of it. I got counting the engine swap. I got a little more money involved in it than what I'd like. Sitting here now, we're at 40. Counting the engine, we're at 50,000. If I count what I pay for the engine and what I pay for the Dozer at the auction, probably somewhere around 50,000 in this machine. The undercarriage, a new undercarriage is 25,000. So this one isn't too bad. We could probably put some sprockets on it, make it last a lot longer. Other than that, I mean, it seemed pretty tight. The blade was tight, pushed good. I'll send it to maybe a smaller job that we don't have to do a lot of pushing. Just when on rainy days we got to push a little mud off. I think it'll be good for that. Or push the trucks out. I'm most likely gonna keep this Dozer away from a lot of stump pushing on the logging jobs, pushing them decks. That's pretty hard on them. I like to use the newer Dozers to do that. Anything you wanna thank Kyle for?
Nothing,
Cam?
'cause I did it all.
Cam, you been hard on Kyle. That boy works hard. Who's getting paid for this job? You getting all the money? You gonna give Kyle any?
I'm doing penny.
He's hard on his uncle. Hard on his uncle. So Kyle's took off to Italy on us. I think he's gone for a week or so.
Yeah.
I've never been to Italy. What is there to do over there?
Well, right now, all he said he's been doing is drink.
He's drinking.
Yep.
Oh no. That's the one thing he shouldn't be doing.
That's what I said.
Oh. He's gonna be in trouble if he's drinking. That's just in his blood. So in Italy you can drink at 18?
Yep.
Someone else did tell me they sent him a video of him buying some alcohol. Hope he makes it back. We need that joker.
Yeah, I hope he does.
Well, we're gonna get this thing loaded up and head off to another job.